welcome you as everyone gets excited for Asia Pop Comicon. How's your stay in Manila so far, and what do you want to tell all your Filipino fans? Jay Ru, we'll start with you.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing?
Great.
It's great to be here. We just got in about 8 hours ago, so haven't had a lot of experience here yet, but looking forward to meeting everyone and to have a chance to sit down, chop it up, talk about toys, geek culture, everything that we're into.
Oh, we're very excited. Trust me, they all got a list of like 20 questions each for you. Vampy, you're having fun so far here?
Yes, I am. I mean, I already started eating, so that's always a good sign. But then it was like 8 hours ago that we just landed, so I'm really excited about the show.
Well, Allison's one of Manila's favorite daughters here. We've adopted her as our own. Every time she leaves, people get upset because we don't want her to go anywhere. She could be your tour guide. Welcome back to what I want to say is your second home, Manila.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually, up until 4 months ago, I've been living here for 2 years, so I'm so excited to be back and to be working at Asia Pop Comicon. I love cosplay and pretty much any excuse to dress up. So I'm really excited to be here.
See, we trapped her here for 2 years, and then she got away. We got her back, so prepare to stay here for quite some time. We won't let you out. You might think this is a quick trip, but Allison knows, no, we'll lock you down here. We'll make sure you don't go anywhere. All right, obviously, there's a wealth of knowledge here as far as Asia Pop Comicon is concerned on this panel. We want to start with Jay Ru. We have a couple of questions for you. Can you talk us through, we've obviously all had so much fun admiring and being such fans of your work, but can you tell us about, a current project or your most recent collaboration?
Sure.
Look at that, right on cue.
I am pleased to announce that at this Asia PopCon we are finally revealing a collaboration between myself and world-renowned toy and art collectible creator Kid Robot. This is the bag. This is a culmination of a long time of work. It debuted originally as a custom piece at the Clutter DTA annual Dunny show this past January, and they were so taken with the design that they decided to turn it into a production piece, which is going to be available in November. Pre-orders are opening now, and this is the first colorway, and so there are other surprises to come. And I'm happy to announce that Philippines is the first to see it ever. So.
Wow. That's an honor for us, and let me tell you how relieved I was when you finally put it down there on the table. I wasn't sure my reflexes would be fast enough to catch it, but again, just to put it together, this is the first time we here in the Philippines are going to be the first to see it.
Yes, no one else in the world has actually seen the final production piece. This is what's going to be released in November. And there's another secret that we'll be revealing later, but this will be on display during Asia PopCon. And so I'm really stoked that you guys are the first to see it.
We're very excited for it. It looks fantastic. I'm gonna take a half step back because I'm clumsy that way, but it looks great. We can't wait to hear more about you going into detail about this particular piece and your collaboration. Now, speaking of collaborating with you, your good friend Vampy over here, you guys have collaborated before, and you guys have worked together before. One of the struggles, I guess, the gift and curse as well of being a good cosplayer is you have to make your own stuff a lot of the times. Can you talk us through your personal process of how you make your own costumes and pieces?
To be quite honest with you, I'm just like everyone else. I have to research a lot, so I spend like months preparing, and even my background screen is usually something cute, but it's usually like what I have to make the next. So it reminds me every morning I wake up and my alarm goes off. I'm like, okay, well today I'm working on this. So it's a lot of prep work, and but I love it. It's really fun. So yeah, just looking for materials. Even here, I'm already planning on where to buy materials. So yeah.
Well, if there's one thing that we're good at, we have a lot of places where you can find things that look like other things, and for cheap too.
That's what I heard. So.
She was like, before the trip, she was like, I'm going to go fabric shopping, I'm going to go get some birds,
I need buckles.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot. We got a lot of those. Trust me. Allison's got a guy already. Allison's like, I got a guy. I'm gonna give you the number of my guy. Don't. We have like 4 volunteers already. I'll take you.
I said it first. I said it first.
That is only half creepy, sir, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Okay, what would you say? Apart from see, I'm scared to knock it over. Apart from you finding, searching for the right pieces, the right materials, and being able to put it. Obviously, the craftsmanship as well to put it together. What else would you say is one of the strongest elements of what makes a good cosplayer?
I think that attitude is definitely one of the most important things because you can wear a really cool costume, but then for you to carry out the character is a different kind of feeling. So I definitely think that it's, people really loving their character and knowing their character, and the fans can feel it. So yeah.
All right, we'll definitely try to feed off of that attitude and that energy during your stay here. Allison, I wanna go to you. Apart from your fabric and zipper connect that I'm sure you'll share with Vampy. Modeling and cosplaying, a lot of it, like what Vampy said, is all about attitude. A lot of it is about aesthetic. A lot of it is about a particular look. Now, if there's one thing that people really know about you is that like many cosplayers, you're very bold in the sense that if you like something, how it looks, you got a very keen eye for these things. What do you find, what other things do you find are common ground between people who like to cosplay and people who like to model?
Well, when I'm not modeling and when I'm not doing things related to that, I'm pretty much just dressing up by myself alone in my room anyways, or just, making any kind of excuse to create something else. And I think that cosplay and modeling are directly connected in the sense that it allows you to become whoever you want to be for that day, and it also allows you to sort of play in that person's world. And I think for a lot of people it's such a welcome escape in that sense. So I think, I just think it's a really warm, and also the community is so supportive too. And I think between modeling and cosplay, they're both very creative, and they both just give you that kind of freedom to express yourself.
Any advice you would give? Obviously we're going to get a lot of very young people at Asia Pop Comic Con. A lot of the readers, the viewers, of our friends from the media here, they look up to you. They look up to Vampy. They look up to women like you who are out there doing what they want to do. What's your first bit of advice to people who want to get into whether it's cosplaying or modeling?
I think very similar to what she was saying. I think do the research and really love and put time and effort and just honestly just put so much love into what you're doing and details. I'm such a details person. I think people will pay attention to the care you put in to your costume and the character, and just kind of being proud of the final product. So I think also the important thing is to just remember to have so much fun, because that is the point, and just be proud of whatever you make.
So it's that, and then get in touch with your Zipper and Fabric Connect.
I was mostly just telling her to please take me with her.
And do it well enough.
Just low-key begging her to take me.
You're like,
Someone take me toy shopping.
I know.
You guys can have the vocals. I'll take the robots.
So those are so that's the advice. Go shopping with them, and then put a lot of detail and character into your costume, and do it well enough that someday Jiru will want to collaborate with you. And then that's when you know you've made it, right? That's pretty much the formula here, right? Pretty much.
And don't be afraid to go too far. I always used to hold myself back and be like, this is a little bit too much, because I've always been into like cosplay and Halloween and things. But I think the farther you go, the more people get excited to see it.
And I think that's one place where we'll definitely be going once Asia Pop Comic Con starts, and that's too far, and that's out there, and that's where everyone would want to be every day but may not have the opportunity to, and I think that's what we're celebrating here at Asia Pop Comic Con. So it's a great honor for you guys to be here and show up for us and answer our questions. We'd love for all of them, of course, to be able to interact with you guys. Very very quickly, I guess. What can they expect from you guys this weekend, apart from everything we've mentioned so far?
I'd just like to say that I feel very blessed to be here in the Philippines. Thanks to the staff for having me. And if you're into toys and the culture, we'll be having a panel on Sunday along with colleagues Simone Leño of Tokidoki, Chris Riniak, and Amanda Spade. So that's on Sunday afternoon. We'll be happy to answer any of the questions that you might have if you're a burgeoning toy designer or sculptor, artist, things like that, because we have a lot of insight into the background. But other than that, we're just looking forward to having a really good time with everyone here.
All right, thank you very much. Vampy, Allison, anything that you want to share with your fans before we bring the boys out here for a nice big photo?
I'm just really excited to be here in general and see all the other cosplayers for the big cosplay show on Saturday. And also I'm doing new cosplays here, so yeah.
All right, very nice. Allison? you jacked her applause, you know that.
I honestly feel like I got away with something. I somehow weaseled my way into being on the panel for this. I'm just super excited to be here. I'm really excited to go and see it.
Well, we're very much looking forward to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our panel over here. If I could request Jeremy and the rest of Make Out Monday to come back here up on stage for